Peace and blessings. My name is Trinity, and on this channel, I talk about my journey through African spirituality and self-improvement. Why should you start an LLC as a Black creative? Why do you need an LLC? And if you check out the last video, we talk about what to do before you start one. But today we're going to talk about why should you? When you have a defined mission and vision of your personal brand, of why you make the art that you do and operate in the way that you do, what's your story, when you have all that defined, it's very valuable to have a level of accountability to that, right? And that's what an LLC did for me. That's what forming an LLC did for me. It gave me a sense of accountability to what I believe in, right? No longer was it an idea, it's an actual entity that exists, right? That is on record in this system that we live in, right? And these entities have benefits when it comes to this system of capitalism that we live in, right? And really, if you're not operating as a business, you're probably at a disadvantage, right? In most cases. But again, from that spiritual perspective, from that psychological perspective, what it did for me to see this documentation and to understand that, you know, I am responsible for this entity, right? And the things that come from it. It really, like, it was almost an immediate shift in my perspective, an immediate shift in the way that I was thinking about my art. And it has definitely shaped the way that I've created since then. And for those of you that are not familiar with what an LLC is, it is a limited liability company, right? And this is a legal document that says I am forming this business entity. It is a declaration to your state government that this entity now exists. You have your social security number and your birth certificate and your driver's license, and those documents allow you to navigate the consumer world with a level of ease and access, right? So why not offer the fruits of your creative labors, right? Why not offer the fruits of your spiritual endeavors, right? Why not offer your work, the work that you care about, that same level of agency and access and ability to navigate? That is what an LLC is going to give you. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit down with your mission and your vision statement. And I want you to begin to develop an understanding of your target psychographic, right? And what this means is, what type of people are you targeting? How do they think? How do they feel? What are they struggling with right now? What are their pain points? What are their goals? What are their visions, right? And a lot of times it's probably you, right? You are probably your target psychographic, but just defining those psychological factors that make that up. And once you have sat with all those things, begin brainstorming some phrases or some words. Say you do, you write down 10, cut it down to 5, pick your top 2. Once you have your top 2, search and see if they're available as LLCs, right? Search and see if those names are available or any variations of those names are available. Before you go into actually forming things and going onto your state government website, what I wish I would have done is I wish I would have had $300 to $400 available and prepared for not only, that process, but to first get a business phone number, a business email address, get a simple website made, and to get a virtual address for my business. Having those things first before you go form will allow you to put those things into the information of your business, which becomes public record, right? But more importantly, structuring your business with those things and having that level of professionalism and legitimacy will set you up in the future when we're talking about things like business credit and business grants, right? So it's good to have those things set up early on so you don't have to update or adjust after the fact. But once you have all those things, go ahead and go on your state government website to, file for an LLC. And just follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. The price ranges from state to state, but the main point, the main benefit of Having an LLC, like I said, is that agency that you're giving the creative work that you do, right? Now that this creative work is bigger than you, it's becoming something bigger than just who you are, but rather a movement, a mission, a vision, right? An impact on a community. Now you're giving that work the ability to move and grow and live and operate within this system. That includes things like getting access to business credit or business grants. I hope that this is some good information for you and that you apply it as soon as possible. But with that said, I'm wishing everybody progress and prosperity along this journey. And until next time, peace and blessings.